What up guys, welcome back to my channel if you're a returning viewer, and welcome to all our new viewers. Today we are going to take a look at how we can make our own price predictions for different crypto projects. I see on YouTube all these people are throwing out numbers. Bitcoin's gonna be at $2 million, Ethereum's gonna be at $50,000 by this date and that date. And that's all good, and it gives people confidence in investing in the project and whatnot. But how can we do it in a not really a scientific way, but looking at the charts, because charts kind of do work when fundamentals are helping. And a chart can tell you, even without knowing knowing the fundamentals, that what's actually going on in the market. I've been trading options for quite a while now, so I am very familiar with charting in the stock side. Now, crypto, it's a little different, and what I have found is some traditional stuff that I use in stocks, like moving averages, that's my bread and butter, doesn't necessarily work with crypto as well. And the patterns kind of do, but they are much more exaggerated, like the cup with handles or the ascending triangles or the descending triangles. They do work, but they are very much exaggerated with crypto, given the volatility is way too high. What I have found useful is, today we're going to look at how to make price predictions in a bull run. Okay, so that's the precondition, that the market has to be fundamentally sound. Now, all of these price predictions can go out the window if there is a black swan event, like or when the market turns and we go into a bear market, because the price predictions we're going to do is only for bull runs. In bear market, people get panicked and a lot of things can happen. Charts do not hold up in a bear market. Okay, so keep that in mind, and none of this is financial advice, so I cannot emphasize this enough. So you can use whichever charting software you want. We are using TradingView here. I do not have a subscription. I'll have a free trial, and I'm trying it out. If it works, I'll keep the subscription. If not, I'll move on. So here, let's look at a couple of different projects to see how we can actually make a price prediction. This is pretty simple here on TradingView. If you go here to, on this top, you can pick stocks, futures, forex, CFD. We're picking crypto, and I picked Polkadot to begin with. Okay, so, and make sure this is in log, because if it's not in log, if I take this out, see what happens here? Excuse me, wow, because this is such a parabolic run, this all comes out as pretty much flat. So if you go to the logarithmic view, you will see this as more pronounced. Okay, so make sure you go to log first, and then you want a little bit of free space over here to draw your trend lines out. So I have added until the end of the year, December, and I'm gonna squeeze it down a little bit so we have room going up and down. Okay, so this is a chart of Polkadot. TradingView this is from August 2020 up to today. Okay, so we are going to find some bottoms where it bottomed out, like locations like this, like this, like that. And again, this is not an exact science. You can, if you want, in this bull run, right, in this move, yes, you would be doing a line going through here, and then you can make a prediction and see where it's coming to the line. And when it came to the line here, it's supposed to, bounce off of here. It didn't. Why? Because this line is very, very steep. So that's one thing to keep in mind, that if you're drawing a line that's outlandishly steep, that's probably not something that's gonna hold, because parabolic moves are not sustainable. They always come down, right? So what you need to do is find more reasonable points where the line, I'm in the logarithmic view, and this is still very steep. So we're going to go through this dip in July, right? And we will try to connect all of these from October of last year, and this was December of last year. So we have two pretty good lines here, and let's see, oops, there you go. I'm still new to this TradingView. I have not used TradingView anywhere else. I use Interactive Brokers for my stock trading, which has a very good charting tool in itself, and TD Ameritrade as well, Thinkorswim. Not a plug for them, they're not paying me, don't worry. So this is our bottom trend line, and then we're gonna draw a top trend line. Okay, so this is where it peaked here in August, so we're going to maybe go from here, and we'll try to connect these tops. There are two more here and here, and we will try to connect those, and that would be our top trend line. Here it went over it briefly, came back down, bounced off of it, briefly came back down, and this one is when the market turned over, came back, this became resistance, and it came back all the way down to this support here. Okay, so now that we have these two lines, let me extend this out, maybe we can catch that one. Yep, there you go, that's good. All right, so this is, now let's say we want to go up to October, end of October, when some people are suggesting will be the end of the altcoin season. So let's go to end of October. Let's say you want to see where will Polkadot be at the end of October. So we're going to pick October 31st here, and we're going to draw a straight line down to here. That's not a straight line, that's a straight line down to here. Okay, so that gives you these 2 points, right, on October 31st here at $188 at the top end and $15.94 at the bottom end. So if this thing does not hold, and you know, this is a bull run, so it should. So this is a more unlikely target. This is also kind of an unlikely target because it's it has to make a very parabolic move to get there. So what do? We usually, what I like to do is I like to split them. I draw a line through the middle of both of them. Middle of this one and this one. And again, this doesn't have to be exact split. You can eyeball it to see what, like that maybe. Okay, so this to me is a more realistic target at here, okay, which is at $55.90. So Polkadot can still go up to here, maybe a little higher towards $70. Okay, so why? Because if you try to do this, let me do this. We can try to catch these tops here, okay, and this top here, and we end up at a target of right about $70. So if you bought Polkadot here at $10, you're perfectly fine to take some profits here, but don't sell it all off. Maybe take whatever you put in, because you've already made a 3x. Take your initial investment out and let it run. Let it run until October and see, you know, how far it goes. Maybe in September it goes, you know, towards the end of September it's at $50. You can take some more profit and then wait to see if it actually hits $70. I highly doubt it will hit $182, but you never know. Again, none of this is financial advice, so please keep that in mind. All right, so that is how you can do your own price predictions. Let's look at one more project that is flying recently, is ADA. Okay. Oh, I already drew some lines here, so that's pretty nice. I don't have to do it again. So we're again in a logarithmic view. Okay, and I pick this point, this point, this point, draw the bottom trend line, this point, again, this parabolic move went above, and then this line became resistance here. We draw that one, and I try to kind of split this one through the middle. So if we take that and we come to October 31st, so this is actually November 1st, actually, yeah, October 31st, our price point is at about $2.82 if everything goes wrong for ADA and it does not run, but the rest of the market runs in the meantime, which is extremely unlikely. Again, on the high end, we are looking at a $28 Cardano by October 31st, which is also, I think, pretty outlandish. I would rather say it can be somewhere around $8.77. Okay, maybe a little higher or a little lower, but maybe somewhere between from $6 to $9. That would be my reasonable price prediction for Cardano if, again, the bull run continues until October 31st and nothing horrible, no horrible news about the project itself comes out. Okay, even if there's some horrible news about the project comes out, it may still run, go to maybe $4 instead of $6. So if you guys want to see, let me see, I'm actually enjoying this. Let me see if I can find another project that I want to look at recently run. Solana. Let's take a look at Solana and see, let's see what's happening with Solana. Solana USDT, is there a Solana USD somewhere? It's the same, but I just don't like it. No, there is no USD, so Solana USDT logarithmic, and we're gonna bring this down a little bit so we have more real estate here. Okay, so we are seeing here is a bottom in December 24th, so we're gonna pick that as our first point, and here at this July 21st is where is another bottom. This thing did not give up as much as some other projects. See, from here to here, a 50% move. It gave up only 50% in this downturn. When Bitcoin gave up about 50%, that's impressive. Because altcoins usually give up a lot more. They get crushed. All right, that's our bottom channel. Now for the top channel, we can do two things here. We can pick this point, right, and extend it out to here, which is a descending, not descending, but a wedge. I don't like wedges. Let's try to pick this point then from here. Maybe this was a top, kind of a local top, came back down. And this, because Solana did not have that outlandish move, we can actually get it a little better, I think. This thing is crap. All right. So we're going to pick this top, we're going to pick this top, or maybe this top here. Again, this is all, none of this is pure science, and you don't have to be exactly accurate. You have to be close enough so that you can make a reasonable prediction on where the market is going. So those are our top and bottom. See, this bounces off, goes up there, comes down here, comes down here. This actually did not give up at all. And better bottom trend line for locally, maybe this one, this one, this one, but it is very steep. That's why I'm not going to that. So you can make it like that as well if you want. So let's see, that's kind of the middle. We're catching a couple of bottoms here, going through, and this just popped up above this, so that's pretty cool. All right, now let's go draw our October 31st line here. October 31st. Here to, let's say, here. All right, that looks pretty good. Maybe a little higher. There. All right. So if we follow our previous logic, we will see that October 31st, this thing can be at $985.94 at the top end and $98 at the bottom end. So if it just goes sideways from here, it probably ends up here, because Solana has had a phenomenal move over the last few weeks. But a more reasonable target, as we said, would be about $300, which I think is very reasonable given it's at $140 right now. So Solana maybe just goes, just drunk and walk up to $300 by the end of this bull run. I'm not saying the end of this bull run is October 31st. I'm taking that date from some other people who have talked about it, and they think October 31st may be the end of the bull run for altcoins. So that's that. Now, if you guys enjoyed and liked the video, I enjoyed doing this actually, so I'm probably going to do a lot more of these videos. If you want to see a price prediction on other coins, please drop a line below in the comment section. Let me know what coins would you like to see a price prediction for, and I'll make a video on it. This would be pretty cool. And if you like it, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and come back for more. Thank you.